Meet Tristan Black, MAF's cardigan lover, single, who wants to change up his life. Join us as we take Tristan on life-changing experiences. Will he be up for the challenge? Let's go and find out.
Tristan has no idea that we're here. Jules has dogged him in, so we're going to go knock on his door, see if he's even awake. Hopefully he's open to the day we've got planned. Let's go take a look. Come with me, I'm pretty sure this is the place. I hope he's even up. How incredible is this view?
Come in.
Hello. What? Tristan?
Hello, I'm Tristan. Nice to
Cam.
meet you. Yeah, I know everything about you, and I feel like I've never met you, so...
Lovely to see you, buddy. Mate, we have a new project
Okay.
called Renovate Me.
Makes sense with the camera now. Okay.
Jules has dogged you in.
Classic Mama Jules, all right.
I hope you're open to a complete renovation.
What do we have to hang out with you? Get in here. Let's go, come on in. Do you want
mate.
anything? Do you want a water or anything?
Good, thanks, buddy. Glad to see you.
Yeah, okay. So, renovate me, hey? Take a seat. I've got so many questions. This is wild.
So guys, I have to admit, I was the one that dogged Tristan in because I just felt the whole nation fell in love with him, especially when he sat there on that couch and he said, I hate myself. I just wanted to hug him. And I just know he's just got it in him. He's got so much personality and I just can't wait to get my hands on him to give him a makeover. I think he's gonna look absolutely incredible. And you can tell that he really wants it as well. Just by seeing him on our TVs, I just know that he has got so much to offer, not just someone, but himself as well.
I think there are so many different elements to our approach and how we're going to make personal change in Tristan's life. I'm really looking forward to it because with any type of personal change, it all starts with being aware, and then when I can create a safe place for him to just talk about what's going on in his world now, before, it gives us a great opportunity to find that change, but also create some incredible growth.
I'm actually so excited to meet Tristan as well and, understand his space as well, because when we think about renovating and makeover, we not really think about what they're looking like, but we think about their environment, and their space is so important, right?
Yeah, with Tristan, I feel like we really need to change his space, and that involves making it a warm space where he's not feeling held back from his old self. I'm really keen to see what we can do there.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to working with Tristan just to find those roadblocks that are in front of him, remove those challenges, and then see some real growth for him.
All right, team, let's do this. Let's go renovate Tristan. So I've just arrived at Tristan's pad and I'm going to be rating his wardrobe. My guess is that it's all going to be a little bit oversized. It's very clear to me just from watching him on MAFS that he still has the mindset of who he was when he was growing up. I remember the pink suit that he wore, and I have to say I always notice people through MAFS go through like a bit of a transformation. He didn't, so that's going to be our job now for the transformation of Tristan. Let's go.
Jules! How are you? Come on in. So this is the main, this is the fashion kingdom itself.
Oh,
right?
look at that fashion.
As you can see, it's very, very mixed.
So Cam's told me that you're working out 6 times a week.
Yeah, so I work out 6 times a week. I mean, obviously, physical looks is not the main thing, but it's very important to me. So I just want to make sure I kind of, work out, train. So I'm a bit lost. You've got some really big clothes, some really small clothes. So.
Yeah. Would I be right in saying that you're still buying things that are a little bit too big for you?
Yeah.
So I think the whole nation remembers the iconic pink suit.
Yeah, that's it. There we go.
Let's have a look at the size. You've got an XL here.
Yeah. I can't go smaller than an XL, I reckon.
Why?
Because I'm too chubby,
Did you not?
Yeah, okay, fair.
You're not. So
fair.
I've got a bit of an idea for this suit because when I saw you in it, I was like, yes, Tristan, I was so proud of you with a pop of colour.
Yeah.
But it just needs to be tailored on you.
Okay, yeah,
because it was hanging off you.
Yeah, okay.
So I just want to show you a little bit of tailoring, how amazing this can look on you. But also tell me, why did you choose this colour? Why did you choose it?
Because normally, obviously I try to look at slimming colours, and a lot of throughout my journey was I didn't really care what I looked like. I kind of just turned up because I always thought I was kind of like ugly either way. And then after kind of working myself inside, I'm like, nah, screw that. Like, let's be a bit more confident. Let's try to wear a big, bright, bold suit. And, I wore that one.
Yeah. Okay, I can see you wore this on mask because it's got a
Yeah.
little sticker on here from your mic.
Yeah.
So I can see that you have got a body fit. Was this when you were starting to feel a little bit more confident
Yeah,
in
I
yourself?
thought I'd try to risk it, Yeah.
Okay, great. So you've got it in there. You're ready for it.
It's just trying to find the right things that fit and don't fit.
Yeah. Okay. So also, I have to bring up your shoes.
I'm rocking the Crocs.
They definitely divide the nation, don't they?
Fashion is like my weakest element. Like every
Yeah.
time I kind of try things on, I get into a really negative headspace. I'm really kind of glad you're here because like clothes and me is like never a good thing.
But we're going to make it a good thing.
Okay. Cool.
And do you mind if I ask you, how much weight have you lost?
So I'm at about 21 kilos now.
Amazing.
So,
Over how long?
About a year.
You look fantastic. And this is what I want to show you with, the art of tailoring, how you can, it can be a little bit of illusion. So we're at My Dry Cleaners and she is the most incredible seamstress. So we are here with the iconic pink suit and what we're going to do is just show him the magic of tailoring and just try and get him out of that mindset. You don't have to be wearing a 2XL anymore. Ba-ba-boom.
Boom. A bit of a shush, 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 shush.
I'd wear this.
Yeah, it's bold.
We look great together.
Yeah.
We look a bit Christmassy.
Here comes 2024 Logies. We're rocking the pink suit.
They need to come up. Yeah, it's making your bum saggy.
Okay, we
You
don't
need
want
to
that.
pick this
We
up.
don't want no pancake bum. We do too many squats for that. All right, cool.
High
High five. High five. Queen herself. Well done. Well done. Well done.
I have just raided Tristan's wardrobe. There is one pop of colour. It is all neutral. It is all XXXXL. And I cannot wait to transform this wardrobe and him.
So we're just waiting for Tristan and we're going to go on a lovely little bushwalk. Why? Because we're going to create a vulnerable space, a safe space, so he can unpack all the things that potentially holding you back. What are the obstacles? Because you've got to remember, anytime you want internal change, we need to start from what's inside. Let's go find Tristan.
I'm out here waiting for Cam. He is the definition of the man. A little bit nervous to see what he's got planned, but it should be a fun day.
Tristan!
Cam! My boy.
Thought I might find you here, buddy.
Mate, Charlotte Hart, boss. What are you talking about? You've got to be on the swings at least. Bring it in.
Great to see you, mate. You're looking magnificent.
Thank you. It's all your hard work. Like everything that you're doing.
Are you looking for a good day today, mate?
I'm looking for a very exciting day today. I'm keen for our bushwalk, keen to get down and deep on what we need to talk about. A little bit nervous, but look, it is what it is.
I love that. Mate, nervous means there's something exciting around the park and it's important to you. So
Yeah.
be so proud of that, buddy.
I'm keen. Should we go?
We're good for a good
We
day.
good to go? Let's go.
So, mate, do you really reckon you're ready for change?
I think I'm ready for change. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's scary and it's nerve-wracking, but all the best things is something that you have to work hard for. So yes, I'm ready for change.
One small step, buddy. Here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
That was a lovely walk, wasn't it, mate?
I know. Beautiful. Like I said, love the activewear. With the button-up shirt, always good. Classy. Classy.
Taking it all in, mate. But the main point of today is obviously we want to make some changes. You've made some incredible changes already, but we're going to continue to look on the inside and internal that helps us change some external stuff. You've made some massive changes from 6 months ago to where you are now. Talk me a little bit about that.
It was more like, I like the feeling of when you make the changes and you start believing it. The issue that I have now is I just feel like I'm just stuck and I can't pinpoint what I'm stuck on. Like I know my triggers, I know what makes me happy, I know the things I can do to make myself happy and stuff like that. But it's kind of a bit of it's kind of giving my permission to it's kind of like letting go.
What were some of the old Tristan traits?
Negative talk, lying in bed for days, going out and just abusing myself and doing silly things and just not taking care of myself, letting all the negative stuff run. And that had full control of me. But now there's this new positive Tristan that's come in and he's trying to take the control. But then the other negative Tristan's trying to push him back. And it's just really struggling to just let go of the past. You can now be the person you should want to be.
Do you know why I'm smiling, mate?
I know. You've got a great smile, by the way.
Thank you, buddy. But I'm smiling because, first of all, any change starts with awareness.
Yeah.
You've got that. And in time, it's only going to get better and better and easier and easier. Tristan and I have gone for a long walk and we've uncovered some great stuff from a long chat, which is so amazing. I'm just so surprised at the openness and vulnerability that he's created that has opened him up to so much wonderful awareness of the things that he needs to change in his life to get where he needs to be. So proud of him. I think he's actually a lot further along than he actually thinks.
Alrighty, so Tristan here. It's obviously lovely to see you all guys. Maths came around at a very pinnacle point in my life. I've had to put everything on pause. I'm learning a bunch of stuff about myself, which is amazing. I know it's going to be very, very difficult and hard, but nothing worth doing is not going to be easy. So I'm really keen and I hope you guys can enjoy the journey with me.
So guys, look, Tristan is with Jules. So Steph and I have snuck into his amazing studio.
Yes, and it's an awesome space. There is so much to do, and we're really wanting, him to come back and be like, okay, this is my new person, like this is my new space. So there's so much to do. We have to measure up.
I think that's the first step, measure up.
The ideas are flowing. Let's go.
We're obviously on probably one of the nicest streets in Manly, but when you come into this space, you don't feel that same pop as you would on the street, right?
I don't feel the beach, and I feel like there are wave bend handles, just any sort of plush, beautiful, soft colouring. We can sort of bring that beach element in.
Well, definitely, because you look at the space, you've obviously got white walls, white ceiling. I think you need a pop of colour, but not overstated colour.
Exactly. Because it's a calming space.
I think it's also going to be important to break the spaces up, right? Because this is going to be his sleeping Zen space. But then Tristan is obviously quite creative. So we want to kind of have a divider, break the spaces up, but not something that makes it feel claustrophobic in here. You're really caught on this space.
Yeah. This is the space that's challenging.
I think we warm out the TV.
Absolutely.
And I think because we're obviously in Manly and backing onto the beach, I think we can do a gallery of hanging maybe some coastal art pieces. To, I guess, hide the fact that there's a TV off.
Yes, for sure. Definitely nature. So we'll a top shelf probably be planting, cascading down. Obviously he loves it. So 3 key things that you want to be mindful of in a small space are?
We want to create 2 zones, being able to make the place multifunctional.
Yes, interchangeable furniture, so it can be one thing and also be another.
And when you're dealing with small spaces, you do not want to overclutter the space.
Yeah, so storage is key.
Definitely.
We have measured up and we sort of know what we want.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we do, but we're going to get into the Supercentre in Moore Park. There is a massive selection of her wares, so let's get going.
Let's go shopping.
Muted, but not like over the top, right?
It's a nice little set.
Love it. I actually think we should create a gallery space of different
artwork.
Yeah, artwork in different color frames as well. So the best thing about the Frame TV from Samsung is that it comes in different colors and they just clip on, don't they?
Literally, you can literally order them from the facility in Melbourne. They get shipped to your door and you can just clip them on. So quite easy to install as well. So if Tristan's getting bored of the black, you can order the white later.
So we're here at Beacon and what we're wanting to create for Tristan is creating
2 different zones.
Yeah, 2 different spaces because of course it's all one big space, and when we can do that is with lamps and lighting.
Something like that.
So you can be like, okay, reading a book, and they all turn on individually.
Yeah, so depending on which space he's using, whether he's on the couch or whether he's at his desk doing some work, I think that could be really cool.
Then the couch on the other side of this greenery, books,
This could usually be, storage.
storage.
I think it's really nice, and the tone of black will go well with the TV.
Yeah.
And then we're going to paint his ceiling.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. He's gonna love it.
I reckon he's going to love it.
So good.
So guys, I went on a hike with Tristan today. It was an amazing experience, and I created a safe place for him to be vulnerable and talk about his past experiences, which then I know show the perspective of how he sees himself. I'm going to work on a process where he can take those obstacles and really move forward with his life, which I'm really excited about.
And I think that's exactly it, changing the narrative of how Tristan sees himself. Going through his wardrobe, there was so many different sizes, and you can tell that he does hide behind his clothing in oversized dressing. He did have a pop of color in there, this hot pink suit, which blew my mind. So he is a colorful person, and we just want to get him out of seeing himself as that overweight little kid, and that's how he sees himself still. So with a bit of magic dust from all of us, I know that he is just going to have an amazing transformation.
Steph and I actually did a sticky beak in Tristan's apartment, and my God, what a location. But we walked into his studio and there was just such a clashing of spaces and not that much color. So the pink suit probably was the only pop.
Thinking that we're definitely going to have to define the spaces. He's quite a creative person, you know, you've got the music sitting there, but it's, you know, uninspiredly like underneath one of the
Picnic tables.
And we're
Yeah.
thinking, okay, we've got a lot to do here, but I really think if we didn't, you know, touch on these internal spaces, we wouldn't be getting the full impact that you guys are going to provide. So I think if we all renovate him, it's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing journey.
One thing I do know, guys, is he's so open to change, which just makes me excited. We've got a blank canvas on our hands, which is going to give him so much growth to renovate me. Mate, do you have a special spot that you can create meaning or just connect to at all?
I actually do have a special shot. I'm going to come show you. So it's actually really nice. It's a place where I go just to be myself down here where people don't seem to go. This is the view of it as well.
Oh.
Great spot for the sun as well.
Yeah.
Awesome tanning, but you'll see for yourself. So come check it out.
Let's do it, buddy. Tristan, thanks so much for bringing it to your favourite spot. What I love
Just don't
about
tell
it.
no one about it. You know,
I won't.
it's a secret spot. It's a secret
I
spot.
can feel there's a beautiful energy about it, and I can certainly see why it is your favourite spot. And what I love about that is that when we have an anchor in our place, which is very much like what we have here, it allows us to connect to the things that make us happy and also to be able to let go of the things that don't serve us at all. What are some of the things in the last couple of weeks since we first saw each other? What have you learned?
I've learned a lot. So you mentioned anchoring. So I've been working on finding what's like my own personal anchoring and that what makes me kind of, feel kind of whole and whatnot. I've learned patience is key. You don't need to kind of rush everything. Everything's going to happen in its own time. And I've learned that consistency is good as well. And then the final biggest thing is I learned that it's okay to give yourself a break. So like just notice the positive that you're doing. Notice that you're making good steps and that no one's perfect as well.
What I love about you, mate, is not only are you curious to learn, to be open, you've obviously seen the growth that you've had, but you take action. It's one thing to be able to say to do all these things, but I've genuinely seen you actually taking action and immediate action to help your growth and to help you, your state of fulfillment and joy. We should be really proud of that, mate.
Look, I've got a good teacher. His name's Cam. You might know him. He's really good. He's really good.
For any happiness to be created, there's an awareness and an acknowledgement of it. But we also got to identify some of the things that deny us from that happiness. You've told me, and you've been really open about some of those things that have held you back in the past, that are blocking somewhat where you are now, but we've moved so far. What I'd love to be able to do today is simply write down a few of those things, mainly because I've genuinely seen, and I hope you feel it too, that you've been able to move past some of those roadblocks.
Yeah.
And what we're actually going to do today, take a rock and actually write down some of the things that you're willing to throw away and to move past.
Cool.
Now, are they going to be gone in the sea forever? No. But it gives you and the universe a real good chance to go, I'm moving forward with my growth and I'm super proud of it.
Yeah.
Are you open to that?
Yeah, damn straight. That sounds fun. That sounds good. That sounds heaps of
I
fun.
love it, mate. Here's a Sharpie. That I prepared earlier. So what would you say are some of the things that you've even in your growth in the last couple of weeks, let alone your 6 months, that you're starting to dissipate it all?
So the first one's going to be
So what would you say are some of the things that you've, even in your growth in the last couple of weeks, let alone your 6 months, that you're starting to dissipate it all?
So the first one's going to be, I want to put this, giving a break. So what that means is that, like, even though I'm really focusing on giving myself a break, but I still find that I do fall back into parts of, like, you know, like being too hard on myself, not thinking where I need to be and stuff like that. And I think that's messing me up a bit more than it's helping. So by chucking this into the water, that means I'm accepting the fact that it's all right to, like, you know, give yourself some credit and give yourself a break.
Basically, it gives us the idea that perfection doesn't exist. And I know when we think perfection does exist, we fall into the trap of, I should have done this better, I should have, this could have been so much more. But when we can go, perfection, I promise you, does not exist. And that is the stealer of all joy. When we can just give ourselves that break that you're talking about, not be so critical, we can step forward and go, do you know what? I just gave it a try. I was curious and I'm getting somewhere. What do you think the next one that you've learned, something that you want to leave behind and something you want to take forward?
So I want to leave the bad Tristan behind and put the good Tristan in full force. So, you know, so put the negative Tristan will now no longer be there. He might sometimes make a guest appearance, but the good Tristan will control Tristan, if that makes any sense.
Absolutely. So negativity,
Yep.
and being awareness of that negativity that you bring into your world, unfortunately. But you can see it's happening.
Getting smaller.
It's getting smaller and smaller.
So negativity on one side and positivity on the other side.
Spot on. When you're really aware of what that looks like, that you can stop yourself in your tracks and you say, whoa, 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 whoa. That was my first thought. I didn't mean that. I'm going to push it aside and then swap it with a reframe of some description that's going to serve you over and over again.
Third one we're going to leave behind and continue is being my own cheerleader. So basically, not have to get validation from other people, just be able to validate myself.
What do you want to replace it with?
As long as I can be validated myself and I know I've done a good job, that should all that counts.
Gotcha. What about just owning that you're proud of how far you've come?
Proud of yourself, yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
I'm really proud of you, Tristan.
Oh, and I'm proud of me too.
Awesome.
That's not too bad, isn't it? We're learning already. We're learning already. First one we're going to chuck away is the negative, the positivity. So we're going to get rid of the negative and we're going to start reliving in the positive. I reckon that's going to be great because I love having a positive outlook on life. So goodbye, negativity. Hello, positivity. And then that one, we've got basically the cheerleading one. So I'm going to be my own personal cheerleading. I shouldn't have to rely on validation from others. As long as I'm proud of myself and proud of myself moving forward, that's all that counts. So goodbye, caring what people think. Ladies, nice. And then the last one was, overall, I'm just going to be proud of me. You know, like I've come a long way. I've got to give myself a break. I've got to take that on board and be like, hey, where I was 6 months ago to where I am now, even where I was about 5 weeks ago to where we are now. Hey, we're here. So the lucky last one. Well, nah, that was a terrible throw, but it got in the water either way. So like, that's what counts. Oh, you're the man.
Well done. How did that feel, mate?
That felt really good. Like you actually believed it. I can see it. I've already felt a little bit of the benefits for it. I feel a lot cleaner is the word, or less kind of, it felt like there was a weight that lifted on my shoulder or a weight that went into the water. So like either way, it just feels better.
I love it. Wow, I am blown away just how proud I am of Tristan and what he's achieved, how far he's come, and he should be so proud of himself. We threw away some serious obstacles. I mean, yeah, his arm could use a little bit of work, but that's totally fine. It's more of what he's identified that are the roadblocks in his world. He's moving past them and he's now really aware of the things that he can put into his life that can make serious positive change internally.
Right, goodbye room, goodbye old bed, goodbye old life. Me and my ugly Crocs are taking us on a journey.
Okay, Danny, I think we should make the bed there.
So traditionally you'd set up a bed in this orientation, of course, but we're wanting people to be able to walk in and not feel like you're entering a bedroom. So just simply changing the orientation of the pillows a little bit when he's not sort of sleeping, I think does that job. So we're just cleaning up. Things are slowly coming together. The TV's going up. We'll start the gallery wall, and then we'll be able to start. I'm loving all this memorabilia, and I think we're going to collate it in a different sort of way, a lot more contained. But it's beautiful and it's creative. Pop it in a different area, I reckon. So I'm definitely going to get another one of these chairs so that we can probably put, both of them over here, so it's acts as like, another area to sit conversationally, but then it allows this table to be used as a study desk, but then pulled out, and then you can actually have it as a dining space if he does want to have some over. Interchangeable.
So we've just come back from the super centre. We got all the bits and bobs, a car full of it, and now we're just really adding to what the space is and making it really feel like a home. So it's a really important part. What do you reckon, John? How's it coming together?
It's coming together really nicely. Like you said, this really are the finishing touches to make it feel like a home for Tristan. So yeah, it's a race to the finish now.
Before he gets here,
We know he loves nature, and we're bringing that right in. The Cocoa Lounge from James Lane is one of my favourite couches purely because it's so versatile. You can take this cover off, put it in the washing machine, really clean up the space, but also you can change the colour. How good's that?
Look this one.
No, let me do that. That's what I think.
What's the time?
I think we've got 5 more minutes until
Let's get it done.
So this is exactly why we picked the Samsung Frame TV. It is a gallery wall now, and we have an art piece on there that matches perfectly with our other piece behind the door. I think the place is coming together. I love it. We're done.
We got there.
And it looks so good. I'm
know.
so excited for him to come into the space.
I think he's not going to recognise it.
Yeah, good energy.
It is.
It's gonna be so nice. Okay, where is he?
I got turfed out of my place yesterday, kicked out of the 1s and 2s, and Steph and Gian have been hard at work. I definitely trust them though. They know what they're doing, so really excited to see what we got.
For context, Tristan lives on the amazing northern beaches in Sydney, and that really resonated with our wave collection of Japandi Estates fluidity range.
So we used our wave bedhead in sandy, our dot ottoman in desert, and our rest cushions in desert as well. And I think we've really complemented the space in a really earthy way. And we love it.
Yeah, and it's really set the foundation for the space. It really goes nicely with the newly painted ceiling.
Yes.
And all the artworks around as well. So we're super proud of it, and we really think it complements the space well.
We got Tristan.
That's Tristan.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah.
Oh, this is sick!
Hello.
How you
Can you believe it?
Holy shit! Honestly, no offense. Oh my god, this is so nice as well. Like, I knew you guys were going to do good. I didn't know you were going to do good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look,
there's so much space and
See?
that looks nice as well. The yellow looks good. It's really big.
My
Seaway 1 block.
yeah.
Oh my god.
And what we did with the bed is like made it sort of feel more like a day bed situation. So having that wave bed head, I think sort of, doesn't make it feel so beddy. Does that make sense?
And we know you like colour, but we didn't want to go over the top. So we wanted to make sure all the colours flow.
Baby.
You're really good at listening. Exactly what I said. And you guys did it. Did you guys struggle to do it? Do I need to get you anything? Do you want a water or something?
Oh, you're so sweet. No. We wanted you to have like a memorabilia piece that you
Yeah, because I know
more
they're kind of
purposeful.
capsule moments for you to
Yeah.
kind of look back at and be like, oh, I really felt good at that time.
So we've got the coffee machine and then these two in like this beautiful colour that you like.
Yeah, I love
you know.
green.
Yeah.
Love green, love green, love green.
If you sort of sit on the couch,
Oh, the couch is comfy.
it's good.
Oh, the couch
It's a
is
good.
comfy.
This is your signature scent for your
Okay,
house now.
okay.
So everything here, like, so it's either the room scent or sort of these sprays, they're linen sprays, and then your hand soap is actually the same ocean sort of smell, so that you can constantly be reminded to have this nostalgia connection with this space. So
How do you feel in the space?
I feel relaxed.
Good.
I feel really chilled, which is really nice. Because every time you
Nice.
kind of like come home and have had like a really stressful day or annoying day, like
Yeah.
this feels just really like, it feels like calming.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
like
nice.
it's like I can chill. I feel a bit more grown up.
And we want you to feel proud of it, that you can invite a friend over and you're like,
I think I used to get a bit embarrassed inviting people. Like, you guys, 10 out of 10 nailed it. Thank you so much.
Ah, you're
It
welcome,
must be
man.
So
You
much
deserve
work.
You really deserve it.
Thank you guys.
really does.
I'm at my salon, Sadisco and Barangaroo, and I'm waiting patiently for Tristan. I'm really excited about doing his beard, especially just because of the way that we're trying to get him to not see himself how he sees himself. And I think by creating the illusion of a really chiseled jawline with the light and shade of hair is going to make him see himself in a different way. And I'm just going to fine tune his hair, and it's just going to make such a difference. Welcome.
Status quo.
Ah,
How are you?
welcome.
Oh,
I'm so excited for this part.
yeah, me too. I'm a bit nervous, but I know I've got good things happening.
You've got to look amazing.
Thank
Come on.
you, thank you.
Thank you for growing your hair for me.
Yeah.
And your beard.
Yeah.
Loving it.
I think it's the longest it's ever been.
It looks great.
Looks
So
great.
I used to be a barberette.
Yeah.
I'm very good with a cutthroat shaver, just by
Okay.
the way. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna define this through here.
Yeah.
Just to give more definition. We're gonna define your jaw
Yeah.
to really show that really chiseled jawline through here. And we're gonna take this off through the bottom. We're not gonna go too high.
Yep.
And you can follow this at home.
Okay, cool.
I think we need to grow the beard a little bit more.
Yep.
And I reckon this is gonna look amazing.
Game changer. Yeah.
I
Done,
really
done.
do. With the hair, I know that you're a little bit paranoid about this area
Yeah.
here, which most men are. At the moment, you've got a lot of bulk here. And all this does, it actually accentuates this more,
Yeah.
okay? Because what happens is you put your product in and it's actually just showing off this even more.
Yeah, that's what I know. And like you have to really either push it down
Exactly.
or like try to hide it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually take all this weight off through here, leave this hair here, give it a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
And the most important part is I'm gonna show you how to put product in your hair.
Okay, cool. Yeah, copy. No, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keen. Excited.
All right.
I'm a little bit nervous, but I reckon we've got this.
No,
so
you've
it's
got
gonna be
this.
fine. Renovate me, right?
I'm pretty good at this part.
Yeah, yeah, this is the best part you are.
Wow, look at that jawline.
I know it's coming out.
Can you see the illusion that I'm creating here?
Yeah, I can,
See
yeah.
how you're just looking a lot more chiseled if you put your head to the side? How much more chiseled you're looking?
Yeah.
The dark and the light and the shade compared to that side. This is the most important part,
The styling.
the styling of the
style.
hair.
Yeah.
This makes or breaks
Right.
everything,
So pay
okay?
attention.
Golden rule, put it in your hands and work it through, okay?
Yeah.
So you can't even actually see anything anymore.
Okay.
You're gonna push your hair all up so you look completely crazy. All right, so you can see all the texture that we've cut in there.
Yeah.
So what you've done right now is you've got that product evenly throughout the hair. You haven't just got a big bit and you've gone plonk right on the front, which is probably what you usually do, right?
That's exactly what
I
it is,
thought
yeah.
so. And now you're just gonna get your hands and you're gonna shake it down, okay? So what that does is creating that texture in the side and it's lifted it up so it's got that volume in there and down through here as well. I can confidently say that Tristan is loving his new look. It's not drastic, just fine tuning what he had. He's loving his now chiseled jawline. But I think the most important thing today was teaching him how to put product in his hair. That is the game changer here. Most men put too much product in their hair, makes it look thinner. So I've shown him how to thicken it up. And also it's just great. He looks in the mirror and he's like, I look good. That's a good feeling. Tristan is about to arrive and I have a selection of clothes for him, some really flamboyant with bright colours to match his big, colourful personality. Also got, of course, the iconic pink suit, which we have taken in, and everything that I have is a size M, not an XXXL. So it's going to look so good on him and he's going to look so handsome, which is what he told me he wants to look, handsome. Can't wait to see him in the clothes.
All right, Jules. Outfit 1.
You're so handsome.
You've done well. This is so far really, really good.
You look a bit lumberjack, but you look like you really know who you are. You look great.
Stepped out of Sydney and we've brought it to Coachella, okay? Look, I'm not sure about the socks, but everything else does really well. I reckon it's a vibe.
Oh my God, only you, Tristan, could ruin Camilla. Come on. Seriously.
I thought it was cool. Which I thought the other one was my favourite, but this one's now taken as favourite, you know?
Yeah, incredible. I can see you just strolling down Manly with your shades on, looking so cool. This is a great look for you. The iconic pink suit is back from the tailors. We've had it altered. It looks fantastic. And Tristan is going to go try it on for us. Can't wait to see what he looks like. This
pink suit's back. And it fits so much better and it looks better with the black. You're freaking double pan vibing everywhere, you know? You're on fire today.
How much better does that look?
It looks better. It fits more comfortably. Great work on the black as well. It doesn't look like it's sagging down. It actually looks like a suit, you know?
You don't look like Elvis anymore. You look cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You look really cool.
Let's do the reunion again. Let's bring us back in there again.
So can you see what I mean about tailoring and shaping your body?
Yes.
Like you were just drowning in your clothes before.
Yeah, and then you're right. You don't have to do triple or quadruple XL. You can literally get away. We've done 2 mediums, a large, and this. So, you know.
Yeah, you look fantastic. And I can tell you feel so good as well.
Of course, hair's looking good, beard's looking good, feeling confident. This journey's been actually amazing. There's been some obviously ups and downs. You get out of your comfort zone a lot, right? But like the benefits are crazy. I mean, Cam's helped me with my mental health, making sure I stayed on track. Gian and Steph have obviously helped me with my apartment, making sure I feel fresh and I always feel the way I want to feel. And then Jules did the hair, beard and the style and I look fantastic. So let's, another day, another dollar, let's go. Alrighty, Jules also wanted me to try this shirt on. I reckon I look flowery fresh, but I'm going to secretly say the black one was more my favourite, but this is a strong second, you know? Love you, Jules. Love you, Cam. Thank you for everything. Love you, Gian. We Steph.
Meet Tristan Black, MAF's cardigan lover, single, who wants to change up his life. Join us as we take Tristan on life-changing experiences. Will he be up for the challenge? Let's go and find out.
Tristan looks amazing.
He does.
What an absolute transformation. And honestly, seeing him so inspired in that space as well.
No, it was great. And look, the one thing that we really wanted to focus on during the renovation was separating the spaces. So we really brought in a dividing wall just to create 2 separate zones. It is a bit of a cozy studio, but it was really important for us to really wall mount the TV so you're not using too much space. I think he had a picnic table there before. It was just too much clutter, so much stuff we knew he didn't use, but we just wanted to really create the wall, a bit of greenery as well, just to add some warmth because, you know, he's on the beach. It's so amazing.
Yeah,
but,
I agree.
you know, even walking in, he said, okay, look, this is my creative space. This is my sleeping space.
I mean, speaking of creativity, we needed to integrate color, but we needed to do it in a subtle way that wasn't necessarily so loud because, again, this is where he sleeps. So the challenge was there. So we definitely, you know, alluded to our brand colors, very Japandi, earthy tones, and I think we've made a really cohesive space.
It was so amazing just how open Tristan was to making positive changes in his world, the habits that he's going to create to making positive impact every single day, the things that he aspires to, like a new job in the radio world, real estate, finding love, family for himself, fulfillment, joy, but ultimately, love.
We all want Tristan to fall in love. The whole nation wants Tristan to fall in love. And I mean, we know we said he looks great, but how good does he look in fitted clothes?
Oh, I know.
Oh, he
It's
looks
great.
amazing.
So
It's been such a pleasure to work with such an incredible human being, working on his outer game. Cam's been working on his inner game.
John and Steph creating such a beautiful environment to just set him up to be the best version of himself, which we all know is going to happen. Like
Definitely a holistic renovation.
he's just heart of gold. So here's Tristan.
Yes, Tristan.
Tristan.
You know, the exciting thing is, team, who's next?
We can all feel like we're in a slump sometimes. Are you wanting to start a new career, find a new you? Meet Natalie, mum, businesswoman, home organiser, as we make her over from the inside out with a few tears and a lot of hugs